Y'all know what time it is. Let's go. Card of the day, Blastoise. Staff signed by Koki Saito with a crazy Blastoise sketch. Got this in Baltimore a few years back. One of my favorite autographs. Alright, you know how it be. Let's start this video. What's up, people? I got this bright light in my face. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Alright, how we doing today? I don't really have a topic today, but I gotta stay consistent. I gotta stick with my goal for the month. So I'm making a video before work. So what are we gonna talk about today? We're gonna talk about when you don't know what to do, what you're supposed to keep doing. And that is whatever you're called to. If you have a voice in your head that's like, I'm afraid of other people judging me. I'm afraid I'm gonna look stupid on the internet. You know how to beat that feeling? You do it anyway. You post a video, you make that song, you make that post, that will build up a muscle inside of you where you're like, hey, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm just gonna go do it anyway. Most people who look at these 10-minute videos, they watch for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, they're clicked off. They're already done watching me. So where's the pressure coming from? I'm just sitting here, I'm just talking, I'm just relaxing, talking to you about God. Yesterday, I was reading my Bible a little bit, and I'm finding my crowd. I'm finding my people. I'm a 26-year-old diabetic who gets shots in his eyes, still plays video games. He's trying to find Christ, had some spiritual experiences, going through grief, going through a new job, and that's who I am. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a special healer. I don't have superpowers. And I'm not forcing anybody to watch this. So I'm gonna just sit here and chill for a little bit. Yesterday I had a really good day at work. I was bartending. And I'm still getting used to the bartending. So if you're a bartender, if you're a server, give me some tips, give me some tricks. But I'm getting more comfortable, making drinks super fast, getting people's orders right. It's all just about multitasking, keeping that smile on your face, giving good service, and being a servant is very biblical in the Bible. It's just to be like a master is to be a servant. Be a servant to your master, and being a slave to the master of God, because there's no better master than God. So really, to be a slave to God is freedom. So what I do every day, I show up for work and I serve people, and they choose how much they want to pay me. I mostly get my money from tips, and yesterday I had a really good tip. Like, it was an extra $100 tip, and it was like $200 bills and like a 20 and a 10, and I thought, all right, she tipped me like $30, like it's a good 30% tip. And then I slid it over and it was an extra $100. And I was like, man, that's from God. I was very gracious for that, very grateful for that. It was gracious of that person to do that for me. But today I woke up, played some video games, kind of was procrastinating making this video. And I've been having this thought in my head, like, what do I make a video on? Let me just tell y'all, because I've been trying not to say it, but I have a goal of making a video every day this month of February. January was the month where I created the channel. I got out of that. I'm going to create a channel. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Finally just did it. And out of the month of January, I realized, okay, I can do this, but I want to do more. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'm realizing through making content that this long form stuff, it gets less views, less likes, less viewer retention, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. And less views, less likes compared to like my reels and stuff. Like, I can make a reel, I can read a psalm, I can go over a Bible lesson for 1 minute. Doesn't take much editing, doesn't take much effort, and it gets like 2,000 views and like 100 likes, and I get subscribers to my channel. So I'm like, okay, like if I wanted to build my channel up faster, then I would just keep making these shorts. And until I get one that goes viral. I can make 2 shorts a day, 3 shorts a day, but I want quality content on my channel. I want people to be able to look at all these videos, and if they want, they can figure out who I actually am. And that's why I'm making these long form videos. I think it's also good practice for me. I think the more I sit in this chair, the more I talk to y'all, the better I get. You know, the better I get at editing, the better I get at speaking, and the better I get at structuring my day towards, hey, I'm gonna take 1 hour or 2 hours to record a video, to edit it, and to post it. What I've been trying to do is read my Bible before it's midnight as well, because a lot of the times I'll get sidetracked, I'll play video games, I'll be scrolling on my phone, and I'll be like, oh shit, now I gotta get dressed, I gotta go to work. But I read my Bible when I get home, and I'm tired, I'm falling asleep, and I want to have more of like a dedicated, devoted time towards reading that Bible, towards writing in my journal. And let me just grab it. My journal right here. I've been writing almost every day. As you can see, these are all pages of me writing. And it's basically just starts with Dear Lord, and then I kind of just pray to God, say thank you for my day. You know, I'm praying for these people. I appreciate this moment. I'm struggling with this. Lord, help me with this. And I can already see, like, if I go back to January 13th, Lord, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I'm overwhelmed. I feel like I can't contain this rage I feel. I question, am I doing this for you or for myself? Where is the line? Am I just using you to get through my grief, or am I doing what you are calling me to do? How can I serve you without serving myself? Some personal stuff you know what? I'll talk about it. I got angry with my mom today, and she's hurting, grieving, and trying to be strong, but she's going through pain and upheaval in her own life. I made her cry today, and that brought me to tears. We talked, but I'm starting to wonder if I'm even doing this right. Am I in the slough of despond? Do I need help? Do I need steps to pull me out? What are the steps? I got mad at Lana today again for cutting me off. My temper should not be as short as it is. We had a good talk, which I'm grateful for. She says I need to write goals. Lord, I'm trying my best not to live for comfort. I pray for, this is a person who lost their life in my hometown, and his family. It breaks my heart to hear of his passing. I pray he's in heaven with you. Death is scary, and Jonah only died less than 2 months ago. You know, so going through stuff, that was a month ago. I feel like I'm better controlled with like my anger and my rage, you know. I'm learning to deal with that better. I'm learning to pray to God and not lash out at the people who care about me. We're almost at 50 subscribers, and once we're at 50 subscribers, I'm gonna start doing live streams. So I'm going to figure out how I can play Xbox and live stream it for y'all, or Pokemon, or anything really. Age of Empires, Chivalry, we can play Destiny, we can do a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna learn how to do that. And I'm also going to make music on stream. I'm gonna just talk to people, Q&A, just kind of chill out. And maybe that'll be another goal. Maybe once I hit 50 subscribers, we'll do like 1 hour of live streaming a day. And we'll make a little schedule, like, and depending on, you know, my followers and what their lives look like, we could do like gamings on, like 1 hour of gaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then 1 hour of music creation Tuesday, Thursday, you know, and maybe do like 5 days a week of 1 hour of streaming a day. I'm just trying to stay consistent. I'm trying to have the Spirit bring the people who I need together. Bro, I'm trying to do my taxes and they keep rejecting me. Trying to be an adult. But alright, I feel like I rambled enough to you guys. If you're still here, love y'all, appreciate y'all. Big things coming. Thank you for watching. Tune in for the next one, and peace.